Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609 in my $5 Walmart t-shirt. One of them. I got two of them. But anyway, from Central Texas, USA, it is a nice day. I think it's in the 60s. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Kingsland, Texas?
The temperature in Kingsland right now is 64.
With a high of 74. Going to be a little cloudy, though. I'm still alive in my Casita RV, 84 square feet of heaven to me, babe. Long time. I've been full-time RVing a long time, as in living in an RV for a long time. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. And also, I'll mention a couple of things here, that we're using the LG G4. It still has a little message when you start the video that says that it's using the external headset thing, but it ain't. This app switches it to the speaker. Works great. All I can tell you is, I'd rather be lucky than smart any day, but you know what? If you work at it, you can sure get lucky. Anyway, everything worked out great. I've got one LG phone right there that I'm using in here. I got one LG truck in my truck to use when I'm doing driving videos. So they have come right back into being useful as opposed to being little boat anchors. And but anyways, they'll just be for videos only. And as far as the Apple 11, that order was canceled. Well, they tried to get me to switch from the Apple to something else because they didn't have the one I wanted, and they wanted to switch me to something else, and so the order was canceled, and that's the end of the Apple thing. So I will not be like Adam and Eve and I'll be taking a bite of the apple. Or she'll be taking a bite of the apple, whoever. But anyway, what else can I tell you? Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Bangor, Maine?
In Bangor, it's currently -2.
Pretty cool, with a high of 24. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Butte, Montana?
The temperature in Butte right now is 5 degrees.
With a high of 30. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Fairbanks, Alaska?
The current temperature in Fairbanks is 16 degrees.
Boy, that is a heat wave. With a high of 21, you guys won't know how to act. Well, anyway, this is Trenton Clump. That's it. Smiles like that all day long. That is a teddy bear somebody sent me with my name on it. Popeye olive oil from the old Popeye cartoons. That is Betty Boop from the 1930s. Behind them is a sticker that says Native Texan with a jalapeno on it. That's a $1 million bill. That's a 1,000 yen note, €5 note, and below that's a $2 bill. This is a frugal RV gal sticker. Check her channel out. This is Mr. Bojangles, and those are organic bananas, fairly new. And that is Olive Oil's bra, and that is a smiling face with nose, ears, and hair that I put on it. And that right there says life is better in a casita. It's okay. It is for me. So anyway, hey, Google, tell us a bird joke.
What do you call a busy bird that's always on business trips? A frequent flyer.
Silly, isn't it? But anyway, we got a lot of comments here. This is a lot of comments on RVing basics. I just did the drive around through Inks Lake State Park and talked about RVing in the beginning because I sure wished I'd have known that. Anyway, Sally Williams says, thank you for explaining my basic questions in a way I can understand. Yeah, thank you, Sally. But that's why I went to Inks Lake State Park. Two reasons. One is I have the Texas State Parks pass, so I get in free. I don't have to pay an entry fee. And the second reason was I thought, well, rather than just sit here and talk about it or do it, some other place, that way I could drive through and actually show you a Class C, Class A, Class B, fifth wheel, and all that stuff. And we'd talk about hookups and stuff, and you could actually see where you're going to be parking your RV and begin to realize that there are some things you need to learn how to do. So that's good. Anyway, this is on the RVing basic stuff. Tazmod, Rusty Trike Man, thanks for the trip through the state park and explaining the difference in RVs. Question, since you had a fifth wheel trailer, would you say they are safer to pull? Could you give your plus and minus on the fifth wheel versus non-fifth wheel? I think I'll make a driving video out of that, Taz. I may do that today. A lot of people, I had a fifth wheel, a 30-footer for about a year and a half, It was okay. The only thing was the bedroom area on mine, since it wasn't a very expensive model, was only about 4 feet, 4.5 feet tall in that upper bunk area. And yeah, I'll do that. But yeah, some people swear by them, others don't like them. But anyway, for me, it's 50-50. You know, if you got the money, get you a big fifth wheel, because they got some giants. Anyway, William R. Kirkland, very good presentation of essential basics of RV usage and an enjoyable ride through the park. Thanks. Well, you're welcome, William. Gerard Trico. Here is a trailer towing guide. He's got a link to trailerlife.com. Thank you, Gerard. So all of you beginners that need to know about towing stuff, will check that link out. Appreciate it, Gerard. Same person says, I can see some people calling the cops on that suspicious-looking old guy that keeps driving around the park. Yeah, I hear you. Thank you for your input there. DM, I already know what you're talking about. I just like hearing you say it. Good. That's why I did the drive through the park, because I knew there's a lot of people that already know everything I was going to say, but I thought they might want to watch or see Inks Lake State Park. Linda Hoffman, don't discriminate against women using more water or sewage, LOL. I won't discriminate them again. I'll just tell you that that's the truth. I'm telling you. Raccoon Little Bear, thank you for the rundown, Rusty. Appreciate it. See, he got that right. Appreciate it. Got it, Raccoon Little Bear. Baltic Avenue, good afternoon. Well, good morning to you. Mike Brandenburg, wonder if there are monthly rates at state parks. Some of the Texas state parks do have monthly rates. Goliad State Park has monthly rates. Falcon Lake State Park has monthly rates. But you don't pay by the month. I think you pay every 2 weeks, and that's how that works. But you can call them. You know, if there's a state park in Texas you want to go to, call them and ask them. Raccoon Little Bear, sounds great, Rusty. Thanks. You're welcome. James Shipley, thumbs up to you. Debbie M, glad you got it solved. Man, no kidding. With a free, I'm going to tell you, even though I don't trust the app maker, but you know, let me digress just a minute here and mention this. You know what kind of person it takes to sit down and write some software that can go into any smartphone, or when you download it, it goes into your phone like a disease and changes stuff. You hear me? That is freaky, man. And it's like I don't know, man. It's just weird that someone can do that. I mean, all this stuff is weird to me, man. I'm telling you. But anyway, PJ Bikerful, disable headphone, enable speaker. He left a link to something there. Thank you, PJ. William Bingham, awesome. I knew your persistence and ranger community would find a way. Mr. Bill, that's right. There's two kinds of intelligence. The intelligence you possess and then the intelligence everyone else possesses. Guess who's got the most? They do. So when you put a question out to a whole audience, you're going to get a lot of feedback. Some of it won't be very useful, some of it will be, and some of it may hit it. You know what I mean? George Murphy, sounds good to me. You're welcome. Debbie Weckler, this was very helpful. Thank you. Tim Baker, well, this audio ain't good. The next video with your new audio app is. Well, good, Tim. Don't be so picky, Tim. I mean, I'm not an audio professional. Backroads 82. Now here's the other side. Oh, here you go. Backroads 82 says, this is on the external mic, a whole bunch of these. Sounds great, no wind noise and very clear. Yeah, it is. It's a new mic, and it's a better mic. I spent a little more money on it. Here, I'll show it to you. It's nothing to it. There's nothing there, but that little wind cover on the end makes all the difference. You know, and it's got a little clip. It's a lavalier or whatever they call it, but it's a little more expensive model. Seems like it makes a difference. But anyway, it says, Terry Murphy, thumbs up, big guy, good for you. Aileen Moore, yo, coming in loud and clear. Yeah, it is good, yeah. Sven Johnson, brilliant, can't wait for the supersonic TrackMan speed test. Well, they're not going to be doing it today because it's supposed to be sprinkling rain, and then tomorrow is going to be cooler. It always warms up right before a cool front comes through, or a norther as we call them here. And today is supposed to be 74, and tomorrow will be about 58. but we'll finish out February without a freeze, or without getting into freezing temperatures, it looks like. Sven Johnson, oh, you already read that. Thank you. Rocky Z-Man, sound is nice and clear. Good news. Thank you. DM, great news. What will you do about the Apple phone now? Well, it got done. What happened was AT&T, I picked a color, a green color. Apparently they don't have that particular color in stock. And so they were trying to switch me not only to another color, but to some other type of phone. And I said no and canceled the whole thing, or they canceled it basically because I didn't pick anything they had. And so the Apple has gone to Apple land. Casey Lewis, amazing, good job, Rusty. Have a good Saturday. Well, now Sunday, thank you. Harold Gatlin, I knew you'd figure something out. Well, you know, if you just keep pecking at something, pretty soon something will happen. And I, you know, what put me on to it is I kept looking at that, or reading that damn error message I was getting. And it says video started with headphone mic on. And I'm thinking, okay, it's putting the sound out there and it's going to the headphone mic. So I tried using all different, I got several different types of adapters, believe me. And I tried that, didn't work, and I thought, well, you know, maybe if I can do something with the headphone mic, then that might do it. So I started looking for ways to cancel that out. And sure enough, somebody's done it. I guess there's anything you can think of, anything, somebody's done it. Harold Gatlin, oh, anyway, or read that. Cats 29 sounds crisp and clear. Good job, Rusty. Thank you. Mike Brandenburg sounds perfect. Thank you. I like all that positive feedback. Beverly Waits, curious to know something. Are there fees you have to pay for your spot there? Yeah, any campground. Well, yeah, even at... I think that was done in New Mexico. Yeah, it was. I can't remember, the Concho Lake State Park. But yeah, it depends. If you have the state park pass, it's $4 a night. If you don't, it's 10 or 14. Yes, you have to pay a fee. JT's All Outdoors on RV Basics. You left out the gooseneck. Well, that's a fifth wheel. Our 38-footer is a gooseneck. Gooseneck is very different than... Gooseneck is different. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the gooseneck trailers. Yeah, they are different, but you don't see many of those. It says the gooseneck lets you keep your truck bed more open for hauling things. You don't have the big fifth wheel hookup, and you're taking up all the bed. Yeah, you're absolutely right. There is a thing called a gooseneck. Naja Faluki, I guess. Sure sounds like Dr. Phil doing the interview. Nice video on the Living in the Little Guy. Michael S. sounds great. 5x5. Well, that's good to know. Thank you, Michael S. James Artis, I'm going to try it. Thanks, Rusty. Well, I hope it works for you. It works for me. It worked on both my LGs. So I restored or revived 2 old cell phones. That's great, isn't it? It is to me. And saved some money. This is Starred for Entertainment. That's the person's name. It is from Canada. It says, I have an LG G4 and I use a mini mic with a 4-ring pull in, and it gives me the same notification as yours, and it seems to record fine so far. Well, you just got lucky is all I can tell you. Mine didn't do it. Betty Sams, the sound was loud and clear. Thank you. Calvin, retired geezer firefighter, sounds great. That positive attitude for the win. Never quit, never quit, never quit, never quit. Dewdrop in. Hey, Rusty, heads up. You did good. Thanks for sharing the info. Beautiful sky there. Yeah, it was a pretty day yesterday. I sat out for a while. William R. Kirkland, all the positive comments below are right on. Your efforts have worked. Yep, never quit. But I got a lot of help. I mean, some of the people that kept sending me to the Play Store to check out apps, that's what got me started on the apps. Roseanne Jacquette, good info for the newbies. Yep, thank you. S.R. Olson on RVing Basics. Excellent. This is exactly the kind of videos I'm looking for. RVing 101. Questions I had while watching this were, how long can you stay at a campground like that? 2 weeks. Can you show up in the fall and stay until spring? No, that park, they'll only let you stay 2 weeks because they're busy. Yeah, it's like you do with free BLM camping. If you stay all winters, or no, the state parks, there's no discounts, none. And it says, what are the pros and cons of each, and why did you decide to go with a bumper pull? Well, you know, that's a whole day's worth of videos there. And do you have full hookups on your properties? Yes, both. Did you buy that land while living in your RV? I did. And yeah, because I was traveling around in my RV and staying at RV parks, and I was getting tired of it. So I said, if I could find a place in this area, I'd buy it, and I did. And then last year I bought a place in Capitan, and they're supposed to put the electric on, but I don't have much luck getting stuff done in Capitan. Wayman Samang sounds great again. Thank you. Joseph Oxley. See, you said give it time and you can usually fix any problem. Just for your information, Verizon is way better than AT&T in North New Mexico and Southwest Colorado. No, you're absolutely right about that. I know that. Also, my wife said we get a military discount on our contract with Verizon, and all she did was show them my DD214. Not sure how much. Glad you're back in business, and the sound is great. With the postpaid Verizon account, you can get a military discount. I have the prepaid plan. The prepaid plan does not have a military discount. They don't have any discounts, but it is less money, so I guess it's the same thing. Thank you, Joseph. Wandering Kentuckian sounds great, Rusty. Taz Mod, Rusty Trike Man, that is fantastic. Yeah, it is. I'm glad. Guardian Pet Care and Massage. This is a little business here. Howdy, Rusty. Always great to spend some time with you. I wanted to expand on Visible wireless service. I have Verizon for my regular phone and also have a ZTE that I bought from Visible for $19 new. It's a great phone. Visible is an independent company that is owned by Verizon, uses the monthly cost $40 plus a hotspot through your phone. The hotspot feed is capped at 5 megabits per second, but is unlimited. Anyway, so yeah, Visible, you know, that may be an option, but I've got a good plan with Verizon because, see, if it's $40 a month at Visible, including all taxes and fees, the plan I have now with the hotspot feature is $52. You know, I'd save $12 a month by porting my number to Visible, and I don't think I want to do that, but thank you. Jamie Macon, that sounds perfect. Thank you. Rip Snorton, funny, no wind noise, but crunchy gravel. Yeah, it picked up the gravel noise. I noticed that. Bug Out Basics, awesome. We'll do about 3 more or 4 more and we'll shut her down. Dallas, man, you still on about the microphone? LOL. I'm not anymore. We're done now. Sabu Lance. Nice video. I assume dogs are not allowed. No, you can have dogs at Longhorn at the state park there. You'd have to have them on a leash. Same way in state parks. This is on Living in a Little Guy, Retro Dog 63. Great video, Rusty. It's so nice when you actually have somebody else to ask the questions. Makes you seem a little more sane. Anyway, great job, and thanks again. You're welcome. Off-Track Traveler, sound is good. Sound is super good, level and clear. Good, thank you. Scotty Thompson's up at bat. He's got 4 here, and we'll do him and Graham Travels. I mean, Scotty Thompson says, cool comment call. What cell phone are you going to get? I'm not going to get any of them, Scotty. I'm going to keep my Pixel 3a for my main phone because it is a good phone. I do like it. The external microphone doesn't work. Anyway, so we're going to use the Pixel 3a. Scotty Thompson, cool video talk. Cool video talk. Thank you. And then Graham Travel says, sounding great. I think it works. Polishing that diamond. Yep, the diamond is sparkling right now as far as I can tell. But before I did this video this morning, just to show you how goosey I am, I actually did a little short test video to be sure the sound was working. I don't trust anything. Hey, Google, tell us a dog joke.
Why did the man name his dogs Rolex and Timex? Because they were watchdogs.
Okay, we'll end with that high note. But anyway, guys, from Central Texas, USA on a warm morning. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Kingsland, Texas?
The temperature in Kingsland right now is 64.
With a high of 74, which is pretty good. But anyway, having said that, guys, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want, anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? because I get a small commission. Doesn't cost you 1 penny. I shouldn't say that. Supposed to not just say that. But anyway, you know what it is. But it doesn't cost you a penny. But anyway, drink plenty of water, 3 or 4 quarts a day. Won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you won't want to eat so much. And eating less is the only way to lose weight, I hate to tell you. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in deeply through your nose or your mouth. It doesn't matter. Just take a good old deep breath, hold it for a few seconds, and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress lowers your blood pressure, and that is an excellent thing to do. And then what else? Stretch, 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 swivel, 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 walk, 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 pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day. Why? Because that's good for you. And you may live healthier a little longer because of that. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. Don't let the news media or anybody else fill it up with crap. You know what I mean? Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative. Enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. And keep on going, guys. Yeah, we'll do something today. I may do a video about the fifth wheels and travel trailer comparison. And yeah, we'll do something. We'll do something because I'm cameraman now. This is old cameraman boy right here. Adios, amigos. Till next time. Bye-bye. Oh, I also got a mail call. Bye-bye.